Hello handheld gamers and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at a classic game. Can you tell what it is from what's on screen? Nope, today we're going to be playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. And this is the director's version, I think it is. Yep, director's cut. So today we're going to be using the OneXPlayer without the turbo button switched on. We're going to use a balanced power saving plan. We have the screen at its native 1600p. And in game we're going to use the following settings. So as you can see here, in options we're going to set the video. Display mode is still 1600p. As you can see there, and everything else is pretty much just stock in this menu, so we'll just leave that alone and we'll go back to advanced. DirectX 11 we're using anti-aliasing at FX88 high. Shadows are set to normal, depth of field is high, SSAO is off, post-processing is on. Texture filter is 8 times anastrophic filters. VSync's on. Triple buffering is also on. And finally, tessellation is also on. So, let's get into the game. So we'll just continue from this point. I've not been playing the game for long. This is a game that I bought a long time ago. I must have gotten some sort of special offer. It was recommended by a friend, and I just never ever got around to playing it because, I don't know, I quite like GTA, which is a third-person shooter, but first-person shooters, never really been my thing. I'm just a bit, well, I like to use joypads to be honest, so, and I know a lot of these games are better with a mouse and keyboard, so I tended to shy away from them. However, I have to say, it looks really good for such an old game. Remember, this game is more than a decade old, and it's good. There's a lot of keystrokes, a lot of different buttons you'll have to master. It also, the emphasis is on stealth, which really isn't my style. I like to just run in all guns blazing, either wipe everyone out or get wiped out, and as you'll see here in this footage, it's pretty much just par for the course. I tried to be sneaky and do the stealth stuff, but you know, I just like banging off the gun every now and then, and I make a bit of a dog's dinner of it more often than not. There's also not a very strong auto aim on this, although as you can see, that's a pretty epic blind shot, wasn't it? Love it. Now, unfortunately, everybody knows where I am now, and I'm not following the prompt on screen. I'm just going to try and see if I can mash all these guys before they mash me. Oh no, there's a guy coming around here. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, I'm totally in sight. Oh, got him. Brilliant. So, looking at the frame time graph, it's a little bit. It looks like it's a little bit spiky. It's not no big massive spikes, but it's not really stable. We're getting about 53 FPS here. I have seen it dip down to the mid 40s. Sometimes it'll be relatively solid at 60. I think when you're creeping around and there's not much happening on screen, it's easily going to hit the 60 lock. However, it's doing okay. I mean, remember, although this is a very old game, it's, you know, a game that requires quite a bit of power. What on earth am I doing here? Here we go, that's better. Oh, I seem to be nearly dead. Okay, we're drawing about 25 watts from the CPU, which, you know, we are giving it a bit of a push. We've tried to tweak up the graphics as much as we can to make this game look, you know, as crispy and modern as we can, even if the gameplay's maybe a tiny little bit clunky, but I still think it's pretty good. It's definitely worth purchasing if you can get the game cheaply. Oh, that was pretty cool. See that? When you follow the on-screen prompts, you actually get a little bit more out of the game, don't you? Right, let's see if we can get this last guy. Come on. I could do that. I've only got a pistol now, so I'll just have to be clever. Right, I'll just wait for him to load and come out. There we go, bang, bang. Oh, yay, got him. Right, let's cut over to the Steam Deck now. Typically, as we can see here, on the Steam Deck, it just seems to handle just that tiny bit better, I would say. I mean, the controls are exactly the same, but just, I don't know, it feels a tiny bit smoother. And you can use the touchpads for your aiming, although I find they're kind of a wee bit oversensitive for me. I could maybe tweak them down a bit, but just not something I've looked at yet. But performance-wise, well, it's lock solid at 60 FPS, and as you can see by that frame time graph, it is as straight as you could get. Oh dear. Oh, my shooting's not quite so good. What is that guy doing there? Why is he not shooting me? Why am I not shooting him? Bang. Oh no. Got him. Wow. Okay, so we're only pulling about 15 point, well, just under 16 watts, I would say, from the battery, which is pretty impressive. We were pulling 25 watts from the CPU on the OneXPlayer, so this Steam Deck's doing a good job here. Now, we've used the same settings, but obviously there is one big difference. We're running 800p native resolution on the Steam Deck. So that's half the resolution of the OneXPlayer. I may test the OneXPlayer and feedback in a different video on how that performs at 800p, but I have to say it looks really nice at 1600p. That said, still looks really nice at 800p on the Steam Deck, so interesting. And as you can see, it's only pulling 8.5 watts, but not much is happening on screen. That is impressive. Now, I've not put any lockdown on performance. This is taking as much as it needs. The only lock that we put in place is 60 FPS VSync. Okay, well, I think that sums it up. If you like what I do here, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.